If you'd like to relay a question to Babaji, I'm happy to do so. You can chat me. If you'd like to speak with Babaji directly, you can also chat me that. There's already a question in the chat, Babaji, and that is, when I give up a particular food, it is like I'm addicted. How do I best deal with the cravings that arise?
When the craving comes, pay attention to your body. Where do you feel the tension? Where do you feel tightening? Where do you feel discomfort? Immediately, if you pay attention, if you're a little attached, a little familiar with the energy of your body, you will feel the tension at the gut. That's where we tense first. And that is the time to practice the gut and the eyes. These are the two places we experience tension. Soften your eyes, soften your belly, take a nice deep breath. And this is the practice I share with you every time, that bring your attention to the belly, let the breath rise towards your heart. So that tension of craving has come in, and its physical impact in your body is in the eyes and in the belly. And that's what you do. Soften your eyes, soften your belly, welcome a nice deep breath in your heart. So that craving energy that has come rises to the heart, and you have transformed that energy, you have transmuted the energy, you have done an alchemy right in that moment. So don't think of yourself as a victim, just think of yourself as a scientist, as a yogi. Yes, you have, that energy is here now. What I'm going to do with it? I'm going to take this energy to the heart and transmute it. So be the scientist, not the victim. If you begin to identify as a victim, that I'm craving, I won't be happy without this, then you have gone in a different direction. And the whole idea is, yes, you have, through the craving, you have created this little energy, this uncomfortable energy. Now you're going to do a little alchemy with this energy. And you see, in olden days, that's what the yogis did. Yogis did things that were not comfortable. They would fast, they will lay on bed of nails, they will go to the caves, they will stand, not because they really relished those things, but by doing those things, they created the energy of little discomfort, and then took that energy and transformed it. It's the friction that creates the fire. And if we are always running with our mind, we never have a chance to create the little friction. And you're creating the friction for a higher purpose, to conquer the self. You're not creating the friction to torture yourself. Little discomfort is good. It's what we do with it, what kind of attitude we have towards it. That's what we have to look at. People go on retreat, they fast, they become silent, they don't read, they don't look. Why? Because all those little practices create this energy of discomfort, and then it's directed towards something higher.
There's another question, Babaji. It says, one of the ashram signs on the grounds is give up even giving up. What does that mean?
That's a second stage. First, master the first stage. Give up even giving up. That's what I was talking about, that not between yes and no. It's to be in the state of between yes and no. But before we be in that state, first, master the discipline. That's the highest state. Giving up the giving up. But first, it's good to learn how to give up. Then you can learn how to give up giving up. But first, learn how to give up. Otherwise, if you don't have it, then how can you?
Baba, there's a request to hear the monkey story, Peanuts in the Hand.
I tell that story to children. The fifth graders who come to the ashram. That's a story how they catch the monkey. First, the person will go and spot a tree where monkeys are dancing and jumping from one branch to another. And then the Bahelia, the monkey catcher, will go and dig a hole under the tree and put a vase in it with a narrow neck and tamp it, just leave the mouth open. And we'll put some nuts in it. And we'll go home. In the morning he comes, he'll find a monkey with his hand in the jar, trying to pull his hands out. Hand went in when there was open, but he got fistful of nuts and that tries to pull it out. It doesn't come out, and he'll be sitting there all night long trying to pull the hand out. So this monkey catcher will go and put a noose in his neck and tighten it up, tap on his hand with a stick. He drops the nut, hand comes out, but by then he has a noose in his neck. The monkey that was free, dancing on the treetops, has a noose in his neck, put in a cage and shipped. This is the story we all have. We hold on to some nuts and we try to pull it out. We got some ideas, we got some concepts, we got some identification. We have created a story of the self, and then we talk about being free, but we don't let go of the hands. I see some people are still talking about their childhood and their mother did this and their father did this and their. That was then. You are here now. Now at least be free. And you have gone to all the seminars, you have read all the stories and practiced spirituality for your life, but you are still identifying and repeating those stories. Are you really free? No. If you have given up something, things that are not serving needs to be given up and taken our mind to something higher. Otherwise, we keep going back, keep holding the nuts, keep pulling the hands, and keep talking about something else. Doesn't work.
There's some more questions and comments coming in. The next one is, we feel attached to things that pull us in an emotional direction. We want a certain house, a certain car. It can drive and motivate you and inspire you to work hard and achieve. but how to separate good attachment from bad attachment.
If you truly have to be attached to one thing. Being free. Being free. Freedom. That anything that you are attached to, just ask yourself, is it a bondage or a freedom? Yes, have aspirations, have vision, make efforts, make right efforts, but then take a step back. Let it unfold. Keep your vision high. Keep thinking about it, keep talking about it, but not be unhappy if it's not happening exactly the way you want. Because sometimes we don't see the bigger picture. We don't see the bigger picture. Things come if you keep your focus high. Things will happen that your mind tells you it's not the way you want it. People don't behave the way that you want them. People don't react the way. Yes, people are people. Can't change people. Only thing is to look at yourself and see, where am I trapped and can I free myself? We want a bigger house, a bigger car, and all this. Something else happens tomorrow. The need of that day will be different than that car. So all those suggestions of the mind, it's a nice idea. But the best idea is to stay free.
There's one last question and a comment. And the question is, how can we maintain a state of mindful fluidity while living in a polarized and conflicted society?
Just like a turtle pulls itself back in its shell. You're living in a polarized society. It's fine you are there, but take a little time out to just detach yourself from all that. Come back to yourself. Have the vision, the higher vision of your own soul, your own working, detaching from the world. This is what the yogis have suggested. This is what a daily spiritual practice means. At least 2-3 times a day, or at least once a day. Just do this to the world. Push it all away. Take a dip. In that moment that you create separation, you may get some new insight, you may get some more energy. That is very important. The world is going to be what it is. You can't change the world. You can't be always complaining about it. Stop complaining. It is what it is. How do you navigate through it? And just to detach yourself from it all, create those moments, whatever your practice is, when your mind can just be with you, within you. When your body, mind, heart can be light. Doing this couple of times a day is very helpful. it will give you energy, it will give you strength, it will give you a way to navigate through it. This is why I always talk about having a spiritual practice that's very consistent, that's very solid, and it's something that's very practical and simple that you can do and be with yourself. And once you have learned how to be with yourself, you will taste Sat Chidanand, Sat Chit Anand. That's your true self. Your true self is the truth, it's conscious, and it's blissful. That is the reality. Yes, we participate in making our world a little better. We do whatever we can, but then we take a step back. Sometimes train is coming there at full speed and we want it to, you can't stand in front of it and let it ram over. You have to just get out of the way. It will stop, then you can get on. Alex, so good to see you. How are you? Unmute yourself.
I'm very well, thank you.
It's raining here today.
That's a surprise. It rarely rains there.
It's beautiful. I was sitting there and I saw you, envisioned you sitting there walking through the grove.
Thank you so much.
Urja, how are you?
Pranam Babaji.
Looking forward to sharing this space with you.
I also.
Brian, what's happening in Sonoma? Unmute yourself.
Same old, same old.
It's hot.
Yes. Less so today. We've got a overcast, cloudy weather, so good garden day. Stuart's probably already planting.
Thank you for sending all the saplings. We'll start a garden here. It's raining today.
Well, it's perfect for tomorrow.
Tom, where are you?
Good question, Baba. Physically, I'm here in Tahiti, or actually Moorea, which is a little island away from the main island of Tahiti. And it's not raining today. It rained yesterday. It's a lovely place, lovely day today. Another one. How are you, sir?
I'm doing good.
Good.
Every time I see you, I can just envision you sitting on the peaceful waters.
All right. I see you the same way.
Daphne, I see you there. Where are you?
I'm here
Good to
with
see you.
Annie. Thank you. I'm with Annie right here.
Marilyn, unmute yourself.
Yes, I'm here. I'm here with Richard. Very nice to see you, Barbara, and glad it's raining.
It was needed. I think
It was needed, yes.
I'm just saying, I'm just going through, and please know, I'm just seeing each one of you. And when I look at you, so many images go through my mind. Well, with this, I bow to that peace. I bow to that freedom in your heart. Thank you all for your presence. Now Shannon will probably open up the rooms, and please go check in with each other. And remember the word Tyag, Tyag, giving up. Play with it for a week, and maybe next week we can talk about this. That what was your experience with Tyag? Thank you all.
Thank you, Babaji.
Mhm.